Ask Tom on Home Show.
Casey from Johns Island, South Carolina, has a question about some patio problems.
And she just had a concrete patio installed along with a brick knee wall. And she has questions, Tom. Here you go. She says, water pools in one corner when it rains, even though there are drain holes cut on the wall. What are the options here? We had water pooling in another corner, so they added some self-leveler to make it slope and drain, but it's no longer pooling. But now the self-leveler, Tom, obviously doesn't match the color and texture of the concrete.
Yeah.
What can we do to make it all one color? So a couple problems there, mostly drainage. What's your advice?
You got a couple of options here, but this is why I always go back to my saying that concrete is very unforgiving. You have to finish it right. You have to make sure it has the right slope. It's finished on top. You don't have squirrels walking through it after it's halfway cured. I mean, there's a lot of things to get a nice, real good finish and a good slope with no low spots. And there's a talent concrete finishers. And unfortunately, some guys let some things go a little too quick. And the good ones would have caught this. But now it's after the fact. You don't jackhammer it out. You don't put a whole new one there. We have to deal with it. So your options are this. You want it to look nice. It's a good floor. You can use leveling compound to get it all the way you want it. And then you can put a deck paint down if you want to do that. There are a lot of textured coatings that can go down. There's a lot of resurfacing on top you can do, depending where you are and what kind of options of people around you. But the least expensive will be a good quality paint, and it'll hold up for a while, and it will take on the texture of what's there. So it should stay slip resistant. It's not like you're putting a thick epoxy coating like we do in industry inside of warehouses and stuff. That's different. But when it comes to something like that, just a good deck paint that's meant for concrete should be fine. But leveling it out with a leveling compound, then the color's all nice and even. The other things I think are really nice, you can get stone look, you can get textured looks, you can get looks with flakes in it. There's a lot of different textures and coatings right now that go on top. It's an extra expense, but it's a lot cheaper than having to re-pour the whole thing. And it's certainly going to look really nice when it's done. You're not going to choose anything ugly. It will really dress it up quite a bit.
So this is not a stamped concrete kind of thing. This is an overlay that they're going to do.
Yeah, it's going to be very thin. I don't know, in South Carolina, I can't tell you how many home shows they have, but if you go to the home shows, you see these coatings. Every time we do a home show, we do quite a few of them here in the Houston area. I walk around. I saw some beautiful ones on one we just went to that I thought, wow, how good that would look in my garage. I mean, there's a lot of choices today, and they just keep getting more and more decorative, and I think quite good looking. And they're very strong on top too. So a new pour like this, and you get the level situation done, it should hold up really well. Where you can't use them, where people make a mistake, is old cracked up concrete, and they want to cover all the cracks and stuff because it'll just come through the coatings. So you have to have a good new pour under there to give it a real long-lasting finish.
All right. You got a question, we'll give you a long-lasting answer. Click on the Ask Tom button at HomeShowRadio.com and fill out that form and send us a picture if you wish, or even a video. It'll help us do a better job answering the question. That's our goal, is to give you answers that help you and everybody else. And we put them at HomeShowRadio.com. You know, I don't say, our YouTube channel, the Home Show Radio YouTube channel, and I don't say this enough. When you go there, if you click the thumbs up button, that'd be great. And if you want to subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified when you have new ones, that's great too. That helps us. It helps make our things more visible for search, and then we can help more people. So we're helping you, you help us. Good deal. And you'll find more information and helpful stuff at HomeShowRadio.com.